I'm going to make a quick video about 3 great budget pistols. Now, when I say budget pistols, these ain't like high point. These are about $299 range, which is about the least I would want to spend for a pistol. Well, as you can see here, you got the new Sigma for Smith & Wesson, the SD9 VE. We have the Taurus 38 revolver, the ultralight, and we have the Sky CPX-1. So let's start right here with the Sky. Now the Sky, it is a good gun. Now I've had this for a couple years now. I've put a few hundred rounds through it. I've seen a lot of videos on it, and if you are going to get this gun, these are about $279. Comes with two 10-round magazines. And I would encourage you to get the CPX-2 model, which is the same gun without the safety. And it does have like a double action revolver trigger pull on it. But the good thing about this safety is it completely takes out the trigger. It's easy to take down, easy to clean, nice little 10-round magazine, one in the chamber. It can hold 11 rounds total. It is a good little gun for the money. I've had a little trouble out of the trigger and the reset, but it's had no trouble out of probably the 10, 12 different types of ammo I put through it. Never had any problems at all. And magazines can be had on eBay for about $18 to $20, up to $25. And they do come with a flat base plate or the finger groove base plate. It is a compact 9mm, $279. Now here we have the Taurus Ultralight Model 85, the Ultralight, which in my opinion is pretty much their version of Smith & Wesson's Airlight. It's pretty much, I'd say, like a copy of that. Now the only thing I bought all these guns brand new, and the only thing, I've shot this gun, put about 200 rounds through it, bought it to, my little revolver itch, but I don't know if you can hear it, but that's the transfer bar in there. Right there, it kind of moves around. I'm not sure if it's supposed to do that or not, but that's how it was when I got it. Now it holds 5 rounds. It is rated for plus P ammunition. Hogue and everybody makes a bunch of different grips you can get for this revolver. And there is a version of this one where the hammer right here can come off, so you ain't got to worry about that snagging on anything. It does have a little lock right here with a key. You can lock that up so you can't cock the hammer back. Now you can get these little quick loaders here. As you see, I got some plus P ammunition in there right now. These are okay, but if you really want to use these, I would get the Hogue grips. I can get it to work with these grips, but you have a little problem. This is $299. You can also, for about $40 more or $30 more, you can get one that's a little bit better that has like night sights on it. But it's a good gun. I haven't had any problems with it besides that transfer bar kind of rattling around in there. And Taurus does have some quality control issues. Yeah, I personally, after buying this, I will not be buying any more Taurus products. But there's nothing, I've had no problems with this gun. It's just I've not really heard any good reviews or anything like that about Taurus, and I'm just going to stay away from them. Now, out of all 3 of these guns, the one I highly recommend is the Smith & Wesson SD9 VE. Now this is a great gun for the money. These are about $299. At least that's what I paid for this one. I think they go up to like $329, maybe even $289 if you find it on sale or something. But these hold, the magazine will hold 16 rounds. And one in the chamber, so there's 17. In my opinion, this is pretty much Smith & Wesson's version of the Glock 17. It takes down like a Glock, almost has the same barrel like a Glock. The insides kind of look like a Glock. It's got a nice little Picatinny rail here. You can put flashlight or anything, laser, whatever you wanted to put on it. And it does have nice little finger groove here. As a good little point to always keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot. Now, a lot of people don't like the trigger. You see how the trigger, since it does not have a safety on it, the safety's kind of in the trigger here. As you see, you can't, it won't go back there. You have to push this to get it to go. And I know a lot of people don't like this trigger. It's probably like a 5-pound trigger pull or something. Now Apex and I believe Galloway Precision does make a trigger kit and spring kit for this. It's like maybe turns this little 5-6 pound trigger into a 3-4 pound trigger. And you can also buy different base plates here to put on it, you know. I've also seen them with the night sights for about $30 more. Now, I've put probably a little over 500 rounds so far through this gun. And I have not had one problem with it whatsoever. It takes any and every ammo I can put through it, from the Tula steel case to the that Winchester forged steel cased. You know, from the Federal Champion on up. You know, for when I do decide to carry this gun, I carry the Federal HST. Those, I believe, are about the best self-defense 9mm rounds you can get. Have the best expansion. Now, this really is a great gun. It comes with 2 magazines. Now, one downside to this, like I said with the Sky, these magazines can be had from brand new from 18 to 25 bucks. Maybe 30 if you buy them from Sky. But these magazines are about, the cheapest I've seen them is 40 bucks. I've seen them up to $44. And that is a little high, but it is a kind of a high capacity magazine for a pistol. 16 rounds. That's pretty good. This really is the best gun. If you're going for a budget firearm, I would get the Smith & Wesson SD9VE. About $299. Now, if you have about another 60 bucks, I would get the SD9. They make another model. This is black on it. It's just a little bit better quality. And this is the value enhanced model. But they do make a regular SD9 model. I would suggest paying the $60 extra for that one. Now, I just want to do a quick little video here about 3 great budget firearms for about the $279, $299, $299. You know, you don't really want to go any lower than that. I mean, it's you don't really want to go this low, but not a lot of people have a lot of money. These are great firearms for the money. Sky has a great warranty. Anything happens to it, it's about 50 bucks to send it ups to their factory. They will fix it for free and send it back to you. I'm not sure how Taurus's warranty works. I know Smith & Wesson has a great warranty as well. I haven't had no experience with the Smith & Wesson warranty, but I have had experiences with the Sky. I actually had the original Sky CPX-1 model back when it was called SKKY. I had that model. It's kind of a horrible gun. And when I was messaging them about it, I was sending their customer service emails. She said just to mail it to them. They'll send me a brand new Series 2, and that's what I did. And I've also sent this one back in too, because after, I don't know, a few hundred rounds, I started having a little bit of a reset problem with the trigger. But Scott's a great company. Joe Roebuck, made in Daytona, Florida. These are, it says Miami, Florida on it, but they're made in Brazil. Smith & Wesson says Springfield on there, Massachusetts, but I'm not sure where they're made at. But these are great guns for the money.